things we need to talk about. First is the guns we carry are real guns. Majority of replicas of 1873 Colt single-action revolvers. And what we carry in our gun is something known as a Hollywood safety blanket, which is holding up here. Normally for us, those are probably the safest in the industry. When you get into a gunfight against an opponent, you try to face him down about 10, 15 feet away. And if he's really ugly like him, he'll scare you and you won't have a gunfight.
Wait a minute.
But if he's not ugly, you go ahead, fight, draw your gun, shoot. Now, in theory, you shoot off to the sides, above or below. That's only in theory, because once you get into the skid, the actual gunfight...
Or you don't like the person.
You fire right at him. And with these blanks staying 10 to 15 feet away, they're the safest in the industry. For the children, what you're going to see today is make-believe. At the end of the skids, we're going to get up and walk away. Kids, if you ever come across a gun, do not pick it up. You tell your parents, you tell a trusted adult, or you tell a law enforcement officer. Anytime you ever see a gun, always assume it's loaded, and you do not want to touch it. Now, that being said, you folks came up to the prison here in March. You missed quite a number of special events the prison holds. In October, there's haunted tours the last Saturday in November. In December, there's evening encounter. In January, there's an event called Gathering of the Gunfighters. And in February, there's Yuma Crossing Days. Those are the major special events here for the Territorial Prison. Now, if I could direct your attention to that brass spittoon, I wanted to have a spitting contest with my coworker here, but he didn't want to comply. So, what I'd like to do with it now is, at the end of the skid, if you folks could spare $1 or $2, we'd really appreciate it. We come up here to do the shows for free. We do not charge the prison. They do not charge us. Well, we do need to replenish our ammo supply. So if you could donate $1 or $2, it'd be greatly appreciated. And Elvis needs acting lessons also. So,
We'll see.
Oh, okay. Anyway, that being said, I'd like to introduce our cast of thousands that are here today. Okay, every group has a gunfighter. This gentleman happens to be our gunfighter. This man is the 141st fastest gun in the West. And he goes by the name of Fast Elvis. And I am your humble announcer. And I go by the name of Honest Sancho. That being said, we'll begin our skit. Anytime you're ready.
Hold on.
Okay. Don't say action.
I will not say action.
Good.
Roll!
Dirty dog. Well, howdy, folks. I see you're out here waiting, too. I hope you're not waiting for old Fast Elvis. You must have heard he's just got out released from prison. And he'd been there for 10 years. Trouble is, he and I robbed the bank. And I went one way, he went the other way. And unfortunately, he had the money, and he got caught. But today, he's being released from Yuma Prison. He's going to come down here. He's going to give me my fair share of the money that we honestly stole. So,
Sancho!
Elvis, mi amigo!
Sancho, there you are!
Hey, mi amigo!
Oh, I'm glad to see you, Sancho!
Hey,
how you been doing?
Doing real good.
Long time no see.
Is this some money?
Yeah, it's the money, Sancho. What are you doing, Sancho?
That's some money.
Yeah, it's the money.
Oh, okay, good.
This is the money that we are going to split.
That's right, we're going to split.
But before we do,
I
got to tell you.
What's...
There's a posse, Sancho.
A posse?
Hot on my trail.
What do you mean hot on your
Hot
trail?
on my trail. I don't know how they found out I was getting released today.
Elvis.
But they're coming, Sancho.
Elvis,
Now, what I recommend we do is take the money,
Hey.
50-50, like we promised. You go your way, I'll go mine. And then we'll get out of here before they get here.
Yeah, well, Elvis, let's talk about that.
Okay? Let's talk.
50-50, eh?
50-50.
I don't think so.
What do you mean you don't think so?
I think it's going to be 75-25.
Wait a minute now. You said 50-50. That's the agreement. Now you're going back on it?
Who was the brains?
And they call you Honest Sancho?
Oh, yeah, very honest, very honest. Now, who's the brains of this outfit? Me or you?
Well, you are.
Okay. Who's the one that told you to rob that bank?
Well, you did.
Now, who's the dummy that went the wrong way?
I did.
That's right. And you got caught. So, I figure I'd get 75% of this money, you get 25%.
No, we ain't doing that.
Elvis.
50-50 was the agreement.
No, you are not understanding, Elvis. You're not understanding. Look
What
at
do
this. Look. You were in prison, having the time of your life. You had 3 squares a day, plenty of exercise, plenty of sunshine, bunches of roommates, just having a good time. And me, I was out in the real world. You know what I had to do?
What?
I had to get a job. No, see? That's not good. Okay, so now...
No, we ain't doing this. No.
No?
I am not splitting 75-25.
Not splitting
50-50 was the agreement. You either take it or leave it.
I'm going to leave it. And you know what? We are going to get ourselves into a high noon, well, a 2 o'clock shootout.
2 o'clock shootout.
See? Now you stand, you better
Are
move
you
over
sure
this
you
way.
want to do this,
I'm
Sancho?
going to do this. Move
Do
over.
you know who you're dealing with?
Now I'm doing with Fast Elvis.
Fast Elvis, Sancho.
Okay.
They don't call me